Free sports physicals and concussion assessments for high school students and kids who are underserved. It's all happening this morning.
Yeah, if you have a teen in sports, now is the time for those mandatory physicals. So David, he is out at Tempe High School this morning with what parents need to know and how to prep. Good morning, David.
Hey, Kylie, good morning. I'm waking up a little more this morning, especially with such good news here. There's more than 500 kids that will get these free sports physicals thanks to Banner Health in partnership with the Coyotes, the Suns, the Arizona Lottery. So here's how it works at Tempe High School for these kids. There's going to be different stations they're going to come to, get tested out, make sure they're good to go to play their favorite sports. And more on these sports physicals and why they're important is Dr. Jo Overlin. Why are these sports physicals so important for these kids?
Yeah, that's a great question. So sports physicals serve several purposes. The first one is to establish care just with the physician so that they have a relationship. It also allows us an opportunity to evaluate for possible conditions or injuries that may predispose them to problems while participating in sports.
And this is all possible with the Game On Sports Fund. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so the Game On Sports Fund, as you said, has been possible with our community partners to allow no-cost physicals for underserved youth in Arizona. We know that there are barriers to athletic participation, one of those being access to medical care. And if we can allow our parents and our athletes to come in and get a no-cost physical, then they're not going to have that barrier to participation, which is just amazing.
Dr. Jo Overlin, thank you so much. You have a busy day ahead. 560.
Super excited.
Well, we'll be back out here live at 8 o'clock, and during that hour, we're going to interview live on TV the president and CEO of the Arizona Coyotes is here in partnership with this awesome program. He's going to talk about the move to Tempe and the support here in the community for these kids. Until then, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
So David, did you play sports in high school?
Well, you know, I did have an illustrious career in high school, great view from the bench, left bench, and I was able to watch my teammates, unfortunately, come up short. But Fountain Hills Falcons, I still got your back after all these years. So,
What
yeah, I
sport
played
did you
basketball.
play? Yeah, come on, you got to give us the sport.
All right, well, okay. Well, I played football. I got most of my playing time in football. In basketball, I also was I was on the team, but I was a practice team all-star, as you would call it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, you're at a basketball court, so next hour, let's get you a little shot, a little action there.
Oh,
you can find a basketball, I'm sure. I mean, it's a gym.
Yeah, forget about the president of the Coyotes.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll think about